I am London, sister girl number one, and I have written the greatest relationship book in the universe. It's called Thank God for Gold Diggers, Hoochies, and Hoes. Maybe the rest of you bitches can learn something. So what I decided to do is I decided to put together like the top 10 questions or whatever that people are always asking me about my book. Okay, question number one. London, what is this book about? Okay, this book is about what I learned from my relationships as a female hustler and how you can take that inside information and use it to empower you in your relationships. That's what it's about. Okay, next question. London, why did you write this book? Great question. I wrote this book because I grew up as a very nice, very sweet, very church-going good girl. And what I found is that all of those good qualities and all that niceness, all that sweetness, like I took that and then like tried to apply it to the real world. And I ran into some wolves and some dogs and some hustlers. And so I pretty much found that the things that I have learned from being nice, good, and sweet, you know, they don't work on a wolf. And so I entered the world of the wolf, of the swindler, of the hustler. And so the book is about really the lessons that I learned and how now I'm able to have a great relationship with the right person, not just with any person. Okay, the next question. Ooh, London, your book is a lot of info. I can't read it in 1 or 2 days. You are absolutely right. Check this out. My book is not a one-night stand. My book is not a hit it or quit it. My book is a committed relationship because it's going to follow you through all the different things that you have to go through and through your life with relationships and learning how to identify a man that loves you or somebody that's just trying to hustle you or just who you are, you know, as yourself. You can't learn that in, 10 pages, 5 minutes. Okay, so that's why it's a lot. It took me 11 years to write it. Okay, next question. London, I found the book title to be offensive to women. You find the title, Thank God for Gold Diggers, Hoochies, and Hoes. Maybe the rest of you bitches can learn something. You find that to be offensive to women? So, no, I'm just playing. Okay, actually, I named it that because, being a nice, sweet, overly protected girl, all that good girl stuff, it doesn't work in some relationships. And I found that the lessons that I learned from, chicks that are what you call, bad girls or whatever, those help me more in my life, if I could, say that, but anyway, I love the title. Hustlers love it. Okay, next question. London, what is the book about? What does it cover? This book is about everything. Let me tell you, we talk about condoms because I know sometimes you get with a man and, he's just feeling too good. And even though you are a very, very smart woman, you can be swindled out of using a condom. And there, God knows what you're, getting into. So it's about condoms. It's about how to, finding the right person for you. It's about who you are, inside, not trying to, twist yourself into a pretzel trying to please somebody else. I have a whole entire cheating encyclopedia that I am so proud of. The book is also about, how some of y'all are just moving me and in, left and right. One part of the year, you're living with Bob. The next part of the year is like you're living with, Raheem. So how does this affect your kids? How is that affecting your kids? You running from here to there. The book is also about, some of you have been in long-term relationships. You've been married and it's like you're staying with some dogs that are like abusing you or whatever. And you're scared to like get out there into the world again, into the world of relationships. It's like, what do you do? How are you supposed to act? So my book covers that also. It covers, dealing with busters. It's so much. Look, it's so much. I can't tell you everything that it's about. Girl, you just got to read it for yourself. Okay, who is the book for? I told you, the book is for, number one, like your college girls and all, your girls that are dealing with all these baby daddy issues. your career, independent. I'm independent. I don't need a man for anything. That book is especially for y'all because y'all are getting hustled left, right, just like you're about to lose your damn mind. The book is also, as I said, for women that are in long-term relationships or married, and it's like now they're coming out into the real world, and it's like they don't know what to do. They don't know how to act. The book is for somebody that you want to find you. I even deal with emotionally sabotaging your relationships. I deal with how you really can't even have sex with anybody now because it's like you are hurt from like a sexual past. Oh girl, I get all up into it. Okay, what's the next question? Should you own this book? Let me tell you. See, you look at this book and then you look at the price and you're like, doggone, I don't know if I want to spend the money or whatever because I don't want to get hustled. I don't want it to be a piece of crap. Let me tell you, baby, I put 11 years up in here. Okay. So whatever you invest, you are investing into yourself. It is worth it. I've had people to read this book and they've said, whoo, it's a lot. Whoo, you get deep. Whoo, you get up in that ass and all. They have never said, ooh, I wish I could have my money back. No. And let me tell you, whatever the price of this book, you're going to spend it anyway because you either going to spend it on my book and you're going to educate yourself and you're going to get all kinds of great knowledge, or you're going to spend it paying the cell phone bill, paying the back child support, paying the past parking tickets of a man that is hustling you because you don't know any better. So you know what I always say, you either spend it now or you're going to spend it later. All right, next question. London, is your book about where to find a man or how to find a man or how to please a man? No, my book is not about how to find a man. It's about how to find yourself. It's not about, how to please a man. Because if you know how to please yourself, boo-boo, you will get with the right kind of man. It's not about where to find him. Hell, AJ is like my camera person. There's a man right there. You can find a man anywhere. My book. Okay, so you found the man. What are you supposed to do with him? Is he the right man? What are you supposed to do? That's what my book is about. It's about you find yourself, then you're going to find who it is that you need to be with. Alrighty, what's next? London, why are men intimidated by me as a strong, independent woman? First of all, let me tell you, sweetheart, men are not intimidated by you as a strong, independent woman. You are intimidated by you. See, when you yak all of that to men, ooh, I'm strong, ooh, I'm independent, you can't handle that. Men know that all that is just some kind of shell, some kind of covering that you put around yourself. It's like what you call a protection device. Because you're strong, you're independent, you got money, you got this, you got more issues, more drama, more foolishness. He's not intimidated about you being strong and aggressive. He's tired of dealing with you. So really, you say men are intimidated by me as a strong, independent woman, when really the question is, why doesn't he want me? I'll call a spade a spade. Next question. London, does your book bash men? No, my book does not bash men. If you read it, then you'll know that it doesn't. My book does not bash men, but my book does bash hustlers. Okay, next question. London, it seems that the more I am a good, supportive woman, the more I'm used by men. It's as if they take my kindness for weakness. You know what? And you're absolutely right. Okay? Because the more that you give, and you expect or require nothing in return, hustlers do take your kindness for goodness. Hustlers do take your kindness for weakness. So all of that, what are you giving for? What are you afraid? What are you afraid he's going to leave? How does that make you feel? If you're giving because that's your nature and stuff, that's cool. But if you're giving because you're trying to get him or you're trying to keep him, you're afraid of losing him, oh, sweetheart, a hustler, they can smell that a mile away. When you come in right from the beginning and you are opening up your purse and you are opening up your legs, ooh, child, a hustler's like, ooh, I smell that. They smell that desperation. They hone in on you. Girl, it's like, I hate to say this, but you're like a dog in heat. Other dogs, man, they can smell you a mile away, boo-boo. So next question, because I don't want to tell you everything, girl. I don't want to tell you everything. Okay. I'm just going to end it with this. Why do men lie? Why do men lie? Let me put it to you like this. Okay.